Hey guys, so this should be my last Elex 1 video, as I've almost got the Platinum Trophy. I'm just making a quick walkthrough today, because I was pretty surprised that I couldn't find a single video showing how to get this trophy, Balance of Power. Maybe that's because everyone else found it pretty easy. I myself had a harder time initiating the fight at the Dome City, so I spent a lot of time testing what triggers that event to make it as easy as possible for this video. There's a couple items that we will need. So the first one I'm just grabbing here at the start is the Amulet of Protection. And because this trophy is not chapter specific, for myself I've just started a brand new game to show you guys for this video. So at the Dome City, we'll just grab our teleporter, and then we'll zip over and speak to the guard real quick. And then another useful item that we're going to pick up here is just going to be the Thief's Amulet. Okay, so we just need some ID tags, or an ID card I guess, to get into the Dome City. So that's just this house right here. You can sneak into the back, going the same path that I pick right here. Do a quick save if you'd like, just to be safe. And yeah, we're just going to crouch over to the edge and fall down. And then it'll let us pick up the ID tags through the little crack in the doorway. There's the spot. Anyways, now we can head back to the Dome City. Right out front are those group of outlaws. So we're just going to speak to Hunter so he can forge us an ID to get in. Alright, so once inside, we're just going to make our way through the Dome City there to speak with Elex. He's just up here in this stronghold, the head cleric in charge. And you just want to go through his dialogue, ask if he's in charge here, ask him how things are doing in the city, why things are so bad, and if there's anything you can do to help, and then ask him about that weapons delivery and let him know that you'll take care of it. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. This is just the specific route that I chose to do, so you can probably do this in almost any order. And some of these things might not be necessary, but this is exactly what I've done. So right up here is Radok, the weapons smuggler. So you can either kill him to get the weapons, or we can equip that Thief's Amulet and just get in behind him and swipe those from him. Yeah, the crate of explosives. And there we go. So then return over here and just let this guy know that you have the explosives, hand him over. And then we're just going to find Eric. So he's just right outside this compound over to the right. And you can try giving him the fake ID and then say that you'll take it to Elex. And then he'll fight you on that, and then once that plays out, ask him if the dome can survive an alb attack, mention that malfunctions sound dangerous and that you'll help with the broken regulator. So then Cooper, the guy we just ratted out, that's this guy here. So the suggester will come over and have a conversation with him to kick him out of the city. I don't know if this is necessary, but I do it. So afterwards, just straight ahead here, we'll bump into Riley, who wants that energy regulator. So we'll just ask him why he wants it, what's in it for us if we share it with him, and then decline his offer. And then we'll quickly buy some lock picks off of him since he is a trader. Yeah, the pick lock there. So grab a couple of those. We'll use that in a little bit. So we'll just continue on to the dome wall up top there to speak with Lutz. Just let him know that Eric sent you over and give him the regulator. Once that's completed, just touch base with Eric again, let him know that it safely made it. And we're going to go right over here to speak with Gottfried. He's just at the top here, jetpack up. Poor guy's gone a little senile, so our first quest is just going to be to tell him what number he was thinking of, which was 43, or which number he was speaking out loud, I guess. And then just ask if he's in charge of the comms. And then from here, we're just going to hop over the wall here with our jetpack to get to a nice little locked chest over here. And then we can use the amulet that we picked up at the start of the game to be able to pick the lock. You might already have the skill for that, but this was a brand new game for me, so I just used the amulet. So inside there, it's got 2 hand grenades. That's the prize that we're after. So now we're just going to head over to Daryl. He's right there on the map, still within the dome. And yeah, just let him know you're not in a faction or which one you are in if you are. I'd say thanks for the shards. I don't accept the cigarette from him. And then I ask what business that he's gathered on the clerics, what he expects me to do, and how many shards we're talking in this transaction. Doesn't matter though, because we're actually not going to help Daryl. The only reason we're talking to him now is to trigger the next conversation with Lutz. But before we zip over to him, if we just jetpack up onto this roof here, there's another hand grenade that we can collect. We should be at 3 now. So yeah, now we'll speak to Lutz and just let him know that an outlaw told us about the defenses. So he's really paranoid and wants us to go recalibrate an antenna for him. So you just come to an agreement with him, and then that'll trigger that quest. Okay, so the antenna that he wants us to recalibrate, it is going to be way over here on the map. It's going to be right there. Alright, so when you get here, it's this big structure here. It is fairly guarded, so I'd make a save. Just in case you can't get to the ladder in stealth. So there is going to be a couple hounds here, and there might be a little alb patrol guy. For me, both parties started fighting each other over there, and it was quite a lengthy battle. So I'm just going to fast forward to the end there, where he was finally victorious and is now heading back to his post. So now we can sneak up the ladder, and once you're at the top here, console is just to the right. And you just press X on it, or whatever your input key is, and then recalibrate the antenna. So once that's done, we can go back to Lutz, let them know that we fixed it. And and I tell him that we should probably station people over there, because he seems to want an answer. Then you head back over here, and Gottfried will be coming down from the tower to speak with us. He's quite excited.
You there. I've been looking for you.
So you can let him know that, yes, it was us who fixed the antenna, and then ask him what he needs. And that will take the Elex to Hort for him. So he lets us know that we only have to go half the way to Hort, which is pretty awesome. It's just over on a bridge is where the next guy's waiting for us. Just under the bridge around there. Yeah, so Hans is just down here. So just ask if he's the cleric contact and if he needs a hand getting back to Hort. I don't know, just to be a nice guy, I guess. Then we just warp back to the dome to let Gottfried know that we delivered that Elex. And then we're just going to head out front of the dome city and go to the right here, where we'll find Gustav. And just ask him the basic questions. He'll talk to you about the outlaws stationed out front of the city, and that he wants their heads, essentially. So we can take care of them if the price is right. And the nice thing about this part is we actually only need to kill Hunter. We don't need to kill all of them. The quest is completed once Hunter dies. So just go ahead and make a save in case you mess this up or get reported for a crime after. Although if you do get reported, it's only 50 shards that you have to pay Alos if you're caught. It's not that bad. So then just equip those hand grenades. Pick up a final one up here for 4, just in case you need it. And then you can tab through different modes that the grenade has. In the bottom left there, I circle through that. So you want the one that's like an instant detonate. And just bomb Hunter with those. So there we go. Waste disposal is completed. Just run back over to them. They should give up and stop chasing you relatively quick. So then over here, we gotta speak to Fink, another Elb. He's just right there on the map. So yeah, let him know you'll support him. Ask him if he needs any help. And then to trigger the quest, make sure you do say that you will help him. So I think I gotta go back in and do that. There we go, yeah. Okay. So now we just need to go speak to Jorg. So he's just down here. This is his house. He'll be usually sitting in the chair or walking around. Here he is. So let him know you're not here for the food that was promised and that Fink sent you. Ask to hear his version of the story. And then ask him about the situation he's in, and recommend that he tells the clerics about the mistake he made, and that he shouldn't let Caleb intimidate him. That will be enough to convince him to go to the clerics and do the right thing. So we can just run back to Fink and give him the good word that he's now safe in the city. Awesome. So kind of neat, you can actually see the conversation play out here. He shows up if you wait around by Alos. Jorg will walk over and they'll have a conversation about it. So then right over here is Vivian, just kind of over where we found Eric. And yeah, with her, just basically tell her that you don't know anything about her problem there, but you can still help her by talking to the candidates. And right over here, back by where Fenk was, we'll find Nira. And I say that I know a lot about Albs. I don't know, I say whatever there. Let her know that Vivian sent you and you want to pay her 500 shards, because for some reason she needs to be paid in advance. So just zip back to Vivian, let her know about Nira is best for the job. But make sure you tell her that she needs to keep an eye on her because she was an Alb. I believe that's very important. And you will get your 500 shards back. Anyways, once that's done, that was the last step for me. So then I just warped away and I rested 8 times, sleeping till the next day. And once that's completed, you just zip back to the domed city, and on your load screen into the dome, your trophy should pop. So then that will be balance of power. And you'll know that everything happened because the city is definitely in disarray. There's like bodies of outlaws right by the gate here, blood everywhere. There is some key NPCs that were killed off in this attack, so it's up to you if you want to keep what's happened here, or if you want to just load back to a previous save before getting the trophy. Anyways, hopefully this walkthrough helped. I'll see you guys next time.